Hey guys, off the back with another build. Today I'll be showcasing Bloodvenom. The funny part about this is that it's not even really Bloodvenom. The enchant is so badly designed that we're going to ignore everything and just focus on the deadly poison damage increase and rogue finisher damage increase. The good thing is that you can use the same exact build for festering wounds and just take out bloodthirst. However, Bloodvenom is better than festering wounds by like 2k DPS, but if you prefer to play festering wounds, you do have the option to. Anyways, let's get right into it. So going over the enchant, as I mentioned, we're just going to ignore everything and focus on the first two lines, which increases deadly poison and a rogue finisher damage each time you use bloodthirst. This is all we care about, so I'll be skipping the rest of the RE. And before you ask, yes, you can make a build around hemorrhage and play the enchant normally. The DPS is very bad compared to this version. For gear, we're going to be using tier 6 enhanced shaman hybrid set, and then stack agility for all the off pieces. Your weapon should be a dagger with a lot of spell power on it, and the Nightblade on the offhand. The reason we want to take Nightblade is because the armor penetration for a Nightblade is just too good to give up for anything else. I believe it's like 20% or so, which is pretty crazy for a weapon. You should also try to get hit cap as well. Here I'm just on the border of being hit cap, which is okay, but you should try to be hit cap if you play this build. The rotation is very easy. It's just a one button spam, which I will put in the description below. For the rotation, if you don't have common points already, you want to open a Gloomblade and then press slice and dice and then just spam the macro. You can always stack common points ahead of time on trash before bosses. Just a little tip here, unless you wipe, of course. Then if you have common points already, you just press slice and dice and spam the macro. One thing you need to make sure you're doing is to line up cooldowns for Kingsbane. For example, Hunger for Blood is 30-second cooldown and Kingsbane is 60-second cooldown. So you can line these up every 60 seconds and get an extra 10% damage from Hunger for Blood. You also make sure you're doing this to get the most damage out of Kingsbane, and that's about it for the rotation. Basically just spamming the macro and lining up your cooldowns for Kingsbane. And as I mentioned earlier, you can use this exact build for festering wounds if you prefer that. All you need to do is remove bloodthirst from the macro and you should be good. For AoE, this build doesn't have too much since it's mostly for single target DPS. You do have Blade Flurry and Cleave, but that's about it. And if you really wanted to try, you can swap targets and stack up deadly poison on every target. But I think at that point, just play a different spec. Anyways, that's all I have for this video, guys. Just a quick video to showcase Bloodvenom. Thanks for watching, and I hope you enjoyed.